Hey guys, welcome to Thomann's Guitars and Basses. It's been a while since we did the last Q&A, so grab yourself a nice cup of tea or coffee and let's start with the first question. So the first question was under the last video, Ain't No Mountain High Enough, played by James Jamerson. And Rick Caliolio is asking, how does one use foam on the bridge without messing up the intonation? So if you use foam to mute your strings, it is most likely that your intonation is going to be higher than before. Because when you put foam under the bridge, your string length is going to be a little bit shorter and your tone is going to be a little bit higher. So always tune your bass again when you put the foam under the bridge. Also be sure to not press too much foam under the bridge and with not too much pressure. And if you've got a normal sponge, like I did in the last video, so it was a sponge, just in another color, be sure to cut off the rough part, because that could destroy your finish on the bass. So I just cut that off and used this part. So the next comment also has to do with the last video, because I played flat wounds and Simon Kwang asked, are those Thomastic infelt chest flats? No, I used the Rotosound flats, 45 to 105. There were a lot of questions about the bass I was playing in the last video, and I want to read one of them from Mr. Wilson with a P bass. He wrote, too short but really good, thanks Julia. What's the story with that bass? So this is the Harley Benton DIY kit bass that Chris made for me. And I ordered a P bass, but I didn't know how the bass is going to look like. So he did the headstock and the logo. And I was really surprised about that when I saw it for the first time. I was also very surprised how it sounds. I mean, Chris did a really good job setting this bass up, because it was very comfortable to play. I mean, the balance is not 100% perfect, you can see that, but it plays really well, and all those parts are the original parts, except the headstock and the logo. So in my opinion, this is the right bass for old school bass lines like James Jamerson, or we also played Silk Sonic on this bass. But if you want to have more attack and more high-end, you might hear that this is a more affordable bass. The next question is from Andreas Lundhell. He wrote, Batman song. This one was the reason that I found out about Pino and me deciding to go bass full-time long ago. Julia or anyone, have you figured out the monster fill Pino plays at exactly 6 minutes and 36 seconds? It's like Chaco on steroids. Yes, of course I heard that fill, and it is incredible. So this was the part where I grabbed my bass and just started jamming over the last part for, I think, an hour or something like that. So go and check out that last part, it's really worth it. And it was also very hard for me to decide which part I should take for the top 5 2021, because I was so overwhelmed by the verse part when he just played the groove. It's so beautiful, but also I was blown away by that fill. And then I decided to take the verse part, because I thought that now on the internet or on Instagram or so, all the fast licks are hyped so much, and I just wanted to present a bass line with a lot of pauses in it, and the sound is so well, the tone length are so well played, and I just wanted to go back and appreciate the normal, beautiful bass playing. The next question is from Thomas. He wrote, good tone for Royal Blood. What pedals are you using? So thank you, Thomas, that you like the sound. Actually, I was using 2 pedals. First of all, the Keeley Electronics Dark Side, and I used the fuzz pedal over here. And then I also used the Micropark Polyphonic Octave generator. I have to be honest and say I didn't nail the sound 100%, but with a fuzz pedal and an octave pedal, you're going to get close to the Royal Blood bass sound. The next question was under the What's in My Bag video. Then a clip tuner. I especially like the Polytune by TC Electronic. And it comes from Owen Kelly. He was asking, what do you think of the Polytune with a low B? So for me, it works perfect. If I put my Polytune on my 5-string bass, I'm just going to show you that. And I want to tune the B string, it works perfect. So the last comment was under the top 5 ABBA bassline video. Lyric Brad was asking 2 minutes and 18 seconds. Okay, what's the secret to plucking those octaves? Is there a proper technique or just sheer will? Okay, this part works best for me when I use the right hand technique. I'm playing that with my index finger, or start with my index finger, then I jump with my index finger to the octave up, and then I play the second octave up with my middle finger, then index finger again when I go back down. So it's a lot of jumping. And just start really slow, also with metronome. And then speed it up. And that's kind of an exercise. When you do it often, you will get better. Just go and practice. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you liked this video. If you want to see more videos like that, be sure to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell. And I hope to see you soon in one of the next videos. Bye!